Good morning, kind of afternoon. Happy Monday. How are you? I'm so happy to be home. Although had the most fantastic time in Vegas. I want to share a little bit about Vegas and why I was there and what we were doing and some of the things that happened in Vegas. And you know what they say? They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But in this case, what happens in Vegas is not staying in Vegas. I want to share with you what everyone's talking about, what everyone's talking about Vegas. So let me just also make sure that I'm actually live. Oh, good. Okay. Hopefully I can see your comments too, but good morning. My name is Gwen, if you don't know me, and I just got back from a trip to Vegas with my husband, Adam. I got back late last night, and the way that I got to Vegas was with 22 other qualifiers. So these life changers, these people who have this vision for helping people change their lives and find balance and purpose and growth, 22 of us qualified to get to Vegas to be part of the very first ULA recording, ULA Summit. And I don't know if you guys remember the Real World Vegas. Does anybody remember watching the Real World Vegas? I had to go back and look up it was on MTV, right? I had to go back and look it up and see what was the Real World Vegas? I almost don't remember that Real World. I remember the very early Real World episodes, and then I remember the JWoww and Snooki, that wasn't even Real World. What was that? Anyway, I had to go back and look up the Real World Vegas, but that's where we recorded it. Good morning, Matt. Matt, we missed you in Vegas. So we recorded it in the suite, in the penthouse where Real World was. Now, that was the old Hard Rock Hotel, which they've now turned into the Virgin Hotel. But this suite had a bowling alley, had a pool table. I mean, it was where 7 strangers were picked to live a life together. I don't remember the beginnings of how the Real World started. But what I'm trying to say is what happens in Vegas is this time it's not going to stay in Vegas because it is so powerful. And it took me less than 60 hours, literally got there Thursday night with Adam at 8:30 p.m. thanks to the time change of going backwards. I miss Sherry, Matt. You guys, watch out, because here's what I'm going to say. Sherry and I are on fire. So watch out. Matt too, because you're going to not be able to avoid seeing the magic that was created in Vegas and feeling the magic coming back here. So in less than 60 hours, it took me less than that time, less than 3 full days to confirm what I already know in my heart. And what I already know in my heart is, number one, that people need help and they need direction and they need guidance. And the reason why I know that is because I was and still am one of them. But what I've seen and what I'm seeing in this world is that people just need a hand reached back to pull them up and just teach them, we might not know all of it, but we know a little tiny bit. And the more people that reach their hand back and pull people up, the more that people will learn all of our strengths, right? So if I have a little strength and Matt has a specific strength and Sherry has a specific strength and all the people who are helping in ULA so far right now have a specific strength that's different from one another, and we can all reach a hand back and pull people up and help them learn and find direction and find growth and balance and purpose in life in their own distinct way, what we're going to do is create a better world. And that's what we're on a mission to do, is create a better world. And here's why it's so exciting and why we need more people helping us. We had 22 qualifiers at this event who brought a guest. So there was 44 of us hanging out in the room with Dr. Dave and Dr. Troy, hearing from the executive team. Here's why there's more, that we need more of us. Because next year, I can guarantee you, not even next year, the next summit that's recorded will never be this small. You're going to watch explosive growth happen with people who are helping other people find purpose and balance in their life. And the cool thing about it is that we all get to also find purpose and balance in our life while we're reaching back our hand and pulling other people up. And my job is just to lead people to the resource. I get to show you, here's how it's working for me, here's what it's doing for me, and I know you guys have heard me talk about this a million times, but one of the biggest things that this has allowed me to do is figure out how to pay down debt. We're $40,000 paid off of our debt from January of this year to now. January to September, we've paid down $40,000 in our debt. I have never seen that number in my life. But besides that, though, my relationship with my husband is better and gets better every single day. And I know that if you have a marriage or a partner or a spouse or you are dating, you know that relationships can always grow. Like there's always room for growth, and each of us individually are growing, and that's why it was so amazing to have Adam in the room with me and hear from Dr. Dave and Dr. Troy individually, because he got to fill out his own dream card. He got to fill out the things that he didn't love about where he is in life right now and the things that he wants to happen and what he's going to work on gaining. So not only are we working together as a team to pull people up, but like, you know, my husband's a firefighter, right? Please tell me, do firefighter families need more balance in their lives? Do first responders need more balance in their lives? It is so important for me and for Adam to bring this into the firefighter community because we know the stress on their jobs and on their lives when they come home and on their wives or spouses when they come home and on their children. Do firefighters and first responders need more balance? Yes. And so, you know, Adam and I are working together to help bring that to that community. But not only that, every single person I know needs to find balance in their life. And it's a constant drive for me and desire to help myself and also help other people. So here's why I know it's so exciting. Because we're watching thousands of people log into this framework that's on the phone, that's through the computer, and work through steps to change the way their life is going. Because here's an example, okay? We all get this marble. It says Ula. It's probably not in focus, okay? This marble represents my life this year. So from my birthday, April 2021 to April 2022. Okay, that's what this marble represents. It's 365 days of my life. What we're doing is Ula is helping you not lose your marbles. Because this is what I get to take and make of my whole year. I get to take this marble and put 365 days into it. And when my birthday comes in April of 2022, I get to move it over to the already lived cup of marbles. Now I'm 37 years old, so this will be my 38th marble, right? If I had been doing this my whole life, which I haven't, but it's starting now. If I had been doing this my whole life, I would have 38 marbles. This would be number 38 in my cup. And that cup would represent the years that I have lived and the things that I've done and the dreams that I've accomplished and the goals that I've achieved. So what if you look at your cup and you don't like your cup? What if you look at your years and your marbles and you're like, I hate X, Y, and Z. I hate how finances have stressed me out. I hate how my relationship hasn't been great with my spouse or my parents or my kids. I hate how I haven't been the best parent that I can be. It can be anything. And you're like, I dislike that. So here's what I want you to think. The next marble that you pull out from the lives that have been unlived, the years that have been unlived in your life. Because as we know, I think women have an average life expectancy of 81 and men 75 or 78. So if we have 80, let's just say 80 marbles to live. I'm 37 years old. This is my 38th marble. What are you going to do with the rest of your marbles that have been unlived? And that's what I want to help you do. That's what we're helping you do at Ula. You don't have to be a life coach to do this. You don't have to be the one who has to explain how to do it. You just get to help people, bring them to the resource that Dr. Dave and Dr. Troy have created inside Ula. And the community, the inspiring community, and the people who are on a mission to help you do the same. Sorry, that's the ice machine. All you have to do to be a part of this with us, to get paid to help people change the marble and not lose the marbles that they have left, is point people to a resource. We are becoming the #1 self-development, personal development company. That's what we're becoming. And yes, this part, this digital framework is brand new to the scene. We've been on the scene 60 days so far, and we have people who've taken over 100,000 steps to change this current marble and the rest of the marbles in their cups. Already 100,000 steps inside this community that we started 60 days ago. But ULA is not new, right? They have 3 international best-selling books. Their framework has been proven to work. We have people who've paid $300,000, their student loans completely gone. We have people who've paid $50,000. We have people who've paid $40,000 off their student loans. Do you know how life-changing that is for somebody? We have people who've lost 50 pounds, who've gained their entire health back by working out and eating well. We have people who have saved their marriages or left toxic relationships, all in one marble. Imagine what you can do with 365 days in front of you right here. And then the rest of the marbles that you get to live. Imagine what you can do with that. And so here's my ask of you. I have 6 of these marbles. And I want 6 people who are ready to join me on changing their life. Come do it with me. That's 6 people who maybe just want to do it for themselves. That's 6 people who maybe want to do it for themselves and put a hand back and reach out and bring other people in so they can have a source of income. Because yes, this digital platform is new, but what we learned this weekend and what is coming to you is forever life-changing. One marble. And it is, I don't know if you've ever looked at hiring a life coach, because I'm a life coach too, right? So people can hire me for life coaching. I can do 10 weeks of life coaching. I can do 3 weeks of life coaching. We can do financial coaching. People can hire me to do that, and I love that. It's usually a higher priced ticket, right? So let's talk about 10 weeks of coaching could be $3,000, okay? For the people who are not ready for that, for the people who are like, I don't even know what foot to put in front of the next, this framework teaches you how to do that, and it is $47 a month. It is $47 a month, and you get life coaching from Dr. Dave and Dr. Troy. You get a breakthrough in your life. You get to change this marble that's right in front of you and the rest of the marbles that are in your cup. You could live to 100 years old. You got 50 more marbles left in this cup. What are you going to do with those 50 marbles? That's what ULA is all about. Helping you not lose your marbles, which I think is awesome and also hysterical. We have a lot of fun. The people who were at this training and the people who couldn't be there, there's hundreds of other people who are already in helping other people get started, creating an income opportunity for themselves, and also creating a better life for themselves, theirselves, and then reaching back their hands and pulling other people up to do it with them. I want this for you as much as I want it for me. And if you don't believe in you, I believe in you. I believe in you that you can do this. Even if this marble and the marbles that have been already lived have looked really shitty to you, if you've had a really hard time with that, you can change this marble. You have this. I have 6 marbles. I want to send you one. I want you to tell me how you want to change this marble right now. This marble is going to look different going in the already lived cup. And then how are you going to change the rest of the marbles here? Okay? We're on track to help 1 billion people positively change their lives in 7 years. Did you hear that? 1 billion people positively change their lives just by changing one marble at a time. One marble at a time. We're also on track to be the #1 personal development company. It's coming. I don't want you to watch by the sidelines. I want you to be in it with me. I want you to change your life, and I want you to help other people change their lives too. So here's an opportunity for you. Tonight, there's a call at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my girl, Lindsay Elmore. I met her this weekend. She was at the summit. Some of you might know her. She's so smart, so knowledgeable, and she's going to share with you exactly what the product looks like. So you get a physical, like, here's what it looks like. Here's what you could do inside the platform. Lindsay Elmore is going to share that with you at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are going to have to figure out what time zone that is for you, because I went all the way 3 hours that way, and now I'm 3 hours back to the East Coast, so I don't even know what time it is. But at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Lindsay Elmore is going to share with you what it looks like, how you can use it, and then give you the opportunity that if you want to try it, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's literally nothing to lose for you to change this one marble in your life. Nothing to lose to change this marble in your life. If you go 30 days and you absolutely hate it, you get your money back and that's it. You tried it and you didn't like it. But if you love it and you change this marble, and then you take another marble out and you change that marble, and you change the rest of the marbles for the rest of your life, you will not be able to not reach your hand back and help other people. Okay, so here's my invitation. I have 6 marbles. You want to come to the call tonight? I would love to have you. I'm going to be there. I learn something every single time, especially from my girl, Lindsay Elmore. She is so amazing. You will love her. If you would like to go to that call, please send me a message. Or let's just have a chat. If you're like, Gwen, I don't even know if this is going to work for me. Let's just have a conversation. I will tell you this. If you know me, I am honest and authentic and trustworthy. I would never tell you that something is good for you if it's not good for you. If you come to me and you tell me exactly what's going on and we talk about whether this opportunity is good for you or not, and we decide that it's not, I am not going to have you come do it, right? It's not your time. But here's also what I know. You have 2 ways. You can become a member with Ula and just use the framework for yourself and never do anything else but change your life. And if that's where you stay, that's still the most amazing thing ever. But you can also come into this framework, use it as a member, and also help other people do the same thing and get paid and create an opportunity for yourself to have an income by helping other people do the same thing. So you have 2 ways to do this. Again, 30-day money back guarantee. So I'm going to leave that with you. 6 marbles. I have 1. I want to give you a marble and I want you to change your life. And I believe in you. Let me know if you'd like to hop on the call tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my girl, Lindsay Elmore. I will be there. I would love to see you there. Let's have a conversation. I love you so much. I love you so much because there's so much hate in this world and people hate for no reason.